What's up, guys? We just got a bunch of parts in for the Civic. I'll be doing an unboxing real quick and show you guys what we're going to be doing with all this stuff. This is our regulator we got from Harbor Freight. Just a cheap regulator to convert the Hobart welder to MIG, so we can build structural stuff for the RX-8 and the Civic, dash bars, roll cages, stuff like that. But yeah. So we got high flow test pipe. And that'll be going with set of 421 headers. Next up, we got this big box full of exhaust parts. This is a 58mm catback exhaust, and it's gonna be nice. Since we modified the rear end of the car, so now it doesn't have a tire well, we're gonna modify this pipe and bring the muffler part way up to like here, and cut off this ridiculously giant tip and do a dual smaller tip that comes out of the fiberglass rear bumper. Fancy. That's gonna be a lot better on the car. This one's supposed to be a lot quieter as well. These are 16x8 rotor grids, the plus 20mm offset. If you know anything about Civic EF fitment and stuff like that, you'll realize that these wheels won't really fit on the car without a lot of negative camber. But that's because we are going wide body. We're going to be building custom carbon fiber fenders. First we're going to do mainly fiberglass stuff, but first we're going to do flares, and then we'll build carbon fiber over fenders after that. Alright, so got the headers in, or the header in, and most of the exhausts, as you can see, I'll show you back here, but one of the hangers doesn't line up right here. It just won't go, so I'm gonna have to cut this hanger off and re-weld it higher up a little bit so it'll go onto this hanger. Then I still have to modify the muffler, and I actually lost that plug for like an oil or what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. O2 sensor. But I'm gonna have to go to buy a new bolt for that. I'm gonna weld this up real quick, chop that off, weld it up, put that back on, go to the store, get a new O2 sensor thing, a little just bolt, and then I'll get to work on putting the rest of the exhaust in. And I still need to modify the muffler because, as you can see, there's no spare tire well anymore. So the muffler is going to sit and be tucked up under here because the car is just way too low to have it sit at the stock like height, because it'll be literally like 1.5 inches, 2 inches off the ground, and I can't be rubbing it all over the place. But yeah, we're gonna have to cut off some hangers and make some new hangers, and should be a good time. We're gonna have to cut up that muffler and make it fit. Alright, well, I'm still getting used to this welder, but we got this hanger relocated. It was just down a little bit lower, brought it up a little bit higher. Welds are a little bit chunky, but they'll definitely hold. Still haven't converted this thing to MIG yet, but I just need gas, fittings, and hose to just do the conversion. But yeah. Alright, so to make this fit, right now where it'll weld up, this pipe comes into contact with the frame rail, so I'm going to cut this right here and then cut it again right here, and then take this over here and make like and twist it a little bit so it's like a down pipe. I'm under the car now, got this piece welded together. It looks pretty rough because of all the splatter, but the pipe is wanting to pull upwards and rub up against like the top up here, like this little, right around. It wants to rub like right there. So I made this hanger that pulls the exhaust down like a 1/2 inch, and it's really snug in there and it fits really well. So now we just have to take the muffler part. I'm trying to film and do this at the same time, but I'll put it on real quick. It'll rest up on top like that. Pipe goes directly into the muffler, and I'll weld this all the way around and then come back with the tip and just do a little turn down like that, basically, so it just comes out the bottom of the bumper. Alright guys, so the exhaust is fully complete now, including the O2 sensor plug thing that I needed to get. I'll show you. I finished it last night. I didn't really film all of it, but this is what it looks like from behind. You can't really see the muffler at all until you squat down really low, and even then you can barely just see it, but it's tucked under there really nicely. The tip sits right there. It'll have the silencer still in because it'll probably be kind of loud without it. Welded in these two hangers. This is the last thing I did, but yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with it. I haven't heard it with the O2 sensor plugged yet, so I'm hoping it's gonna be really quiet. But yeah, I'm gonna start it up and get some sound clips. Alright, we're at an old church that's not open today, so I'm gonna get some sound clips of the car. Right, first I'm gonna do it with the silencer on, then I'm gonna take it off and do another one without silencer. Alright guys, so I never did an outro for this video, but something kind of major happened with the Civic last night, so I figured that would be a good outro and intro into the new video. But yeah, so keep watching.